Okay, so we are recording. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first Tuesday of the month, aka our All Consultant Huddle. So this huddle is really something that everybody is welcome to join in, no matter your title. We call it our Essential and Certified Consultant Huddle, but it is our All Consultant Huddle. So anyone of any title is, of course, welcome to join this huddle. The second Tuesday of every month is when we have our Rising Leaders Huddle, and that is for everybody who is a lead consultant or above. So a little bit different style of training. It's a little bit more intimate because it's a smaller group of consultants. And of course, when you promote to lead consultant, we are thrilled to have you join us. We want everybody to join us. So if you are a lead consultant or above, your huddle is always the second Tuesday of every month, but that doesn't mean you can't join both because the topics are always different. We don't talk about the same stuff. And even if we talk about, like next week on the Rising Leaders Huddle, we are going to talk about the incentive, but we're going to talk about it from a little bit of a different perspective. And we're going to talk about helping your team members earn it, helping your team members set goals. Because as leaders, that's one of our just most wonderful honors that we have and blessings that we have is helping our team members set and achieve goals. There is seriously so much, it's just a huge honor and a huge, the feeling is incredible when you see people that you've been working with achieve a goal, like Samantha and Justin. You know, we'd been having coaching conversations and working together closely for years. And when they promoted to director, it was just like, oh my gosh, it was the most amazing feeling for me. And I wasn't even the one promoting. But I was just like, oh my gosh, being able to celebrate that achievement with them. And that's just one example of, you know, somebody who's on here. But being able to celebrate achievements with your team members, and it's just fantastic. Something that you work towards, and it's just a wonderful feeling. So anyway, thank you for joining us tonight for our All Consultant Huddle. And like I said, it's always the same date and time, the first Tuesday of every month at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So you can literally plan for the whole year. And when you do sponsor a new team member, make that something that you let them know about right up front. Let them know, hey, we huddle once a month. And it's a great time to come together with other people in our team and learn and grow. Because we always say, those who show up, go up. It's not just a cute little saying, it's facts. It's legit. I would not be where I am today if I didn't show up. I would not be where I'm at today if I did not show up to trainings, if I did not show up to, you know, Spring Sprint and what we now call World Tour, if I did not show up to convention, if I did not show up to trainings and implement what I learned, I wouldn't be where I am today. So kudos to all of you guys for showing up. Now let's learn how we're going to go up. All right, so the new incentive, keep going, keep growing. Who has already printed off the handy dandy materials from the workstation? Yay! I see a lot of you have. That's awesome. If you haven't, that would be the first thing I would suggest that you do after we get off of here, is to print these materials off, because you need to have this right in front of your face. You need to have your goals, what you're working towards, accessible, and something that you're going to see every single day. So I've got mine printed off. It's going to be here on my desk, right in my little, I don't know what you'd call this. It's like a little file thing. But like, these are like my most important resources, the things that I utilize every single day in my business, or at least on a weekly basis. I keep that here on my desk for easy access, and it's right in front of my face. So you need to do the same. In your workspace, make sure that you have this. And if you don't know how to find it, you're logging into your workstation and you are going to your incentives tab of your workstation. And on the incentive tab of your workstation is where you're going to see this current incentive information. You have your overview, you have track your progress. Scentsy creates a tracker for you that will be updated every single night or on commission run. A lot of times some things might not be updated until after commission run. Sometimes things do that. But the track your progress is where you will see your progress as we're working through this incentive. There is the how to earn tab, which has all the different levels that are possible to earn, and the FAQ tab. The FAQ tab is one I really would encourage you guys. I'm not going to go over all these FAQ items, but I would encourage you. Hold on, sorry, let me admit these people. Okay, I would encourage you to go through them, especially if this is your first incentive season with Scentsy. You need to understand the FAQ details. It's real simple, brief information. It won't take you long at all. Read through them. Make sure you understand the fine print of how it works. Things like, what is the qualification period? What counts towards my PRV? Like, it's just real quick facts. It won't take you long to go through it, and it would be very beneficial for you, especially if this is your very first incentive. Okay, so when you look at the incentive, what I love about the summer incentives that we do is that they're always very cut and dry. They're always very simple. They're always a combination. I shouldn't say always because things can change, but most often they're a combination of two things: selling and sponsoring. Selling and sponsoring are always at the heart of every incentive that we have, but the summer incentive is usually just those two factors there that you're going to be working to earn. Scentsy does not do incentives based on sales alone. So if you are sitting there thinking, oh, great, I have to grow a team, then I'm out. Well, they are not going to ever do an incentive that is just based on sales alone. It is always sales and sponsoring. You are not going to earn incentives. You are not going to grow a successful business just being an order taker, sitting there waiting for your customers to come to you and say, hey, I need my 6-pack of bars. That's not going to help you earn an incentive or help you grow a successful business, because we aren't order takers, right? We are consultants. We are CEOs. We are business owners. Okay, so let's talk about level 1. All right, so level 1 of the keep going, keep growing incentive. Here is what your prize will be. The Fall Winter 2021 New Season Sales Kit for the scent category. So what that means is when we release our new catalog season, there's always a scent and a home category of products that we as consultants can purchase. If you earn level 1, you will get the scent category for free, which is 1 bar of every single new fragrance, not the returning fall and winter favorites, but just the brand new fall and winter scents. You will receive 1 bar of every single one of those, is typically what the new season scent sales kit is. You will also receive an exclusive warmer designed for the incentive. I've actually started packing, so I actually just packed a couple of mine because we're getting ready to move in April. But I have many different warmers that I've earned from different in-seasons and stuff, incentive seasons over the years. They design beautiful warmers. You'll see them if you Google them, you Google image like Scentsy incentive warmers, you'll see ones from years past, really some beautiful warmers. So we don't know what this one's exactly going to look like. It's always like a surprise, but they're always beautiful. And you also will receive 500 points towards the Fall Winter 2021 incentive. So that'll be an incentive which we begin in August. And 500 points towards that incentive is always a plus. That's a huge, huge thing. Okay, let me add these people to the waiting room, or from the waiting room. Okay, so let's talk about how you earn level 1. So those are the prizes. The 2021 Scent Sales Kit, an exclusive warmer designed for the incentive, and 500 points towards the fall/winter incentive. All right, so here's how you earn level 1. You have to sell $1,000 in PRV, and you have to sponsor one new consultant who promotes to certified during the incentive qualification period. Okay, so what is the incentive qualification period? The incentive qualification period just began March 1st, and it runs through June 30th. You can see these details under the FAQ section or under the overview section of your incentive tab. You'll see those dates there. Mark them in your calendar, mark them in your phone. Know that from March 1st all the way through midnight Pacific time on June 30th, that is this incentive qualification period. So you need to sell $1,000 in PRV within those months. March, April, May, June. March, April, May, June. So you have 4 months to sell $1,000. There is no way that you're sitting there right now thinking, oh, there's no way I can do that. Absolutely, you can do that. Every single person in our Sunshine State Superstars team is more than capable of doing that. I know it. I believe it. You can do that. You can do it. Okay. And then you have to sponsor one new consultant who gets certified in that period. So if you sponsored somebody a week ago, if you sponsored somebody a month ago and they're not yet certified, they will not count for this incentive. You have to recruit this person starting March 1st. If you recruited them prior to March 1st, they do not count. If they roll up to you, like let's say that you are a leader, you have a team, and let's say that somebody cancels and somebody else rolls up to you and they haven't yet certified, they will not count. It has to be a brand new recruit, someone who is not a reinstatement. It doesn't matter if that person used to sell Scentsy, they came back, they chose you as their sponsor, and they had never certified. They have to be brand new. New social security number that has never been used, an association with a Scentsy account, a brand new person, okay? So I wanted to make sure y'all understand that. That part gets confusing to people sometimes. So I really want to be clear on that. That's why I'm like hitting the point home so much. It can't be a reinstatement. It can't be a roll-up. They couldn't have joined prior to March 1st. So starting as of March 1st, you got to get one new recruit who certifies. So look at that. You've got to do 1,000 PRV between now and the end of June, and you want them to do 1,000 PRV between now and the end of June. Totally doable for the both of you. You got a new team member yesterday, Stephanie. That's awesome. Oh, that's so exciting. Congratulations. I just got to get her certified. Okay, so that's level 1. Hopefully everybody's good and we're all on the same page. So let's move on to level 2. It's $1,000 total. Level 1 is $1,000 total within the incentive qualification period. So not $1,000 every month. It's $1,000 within the whole entire qualification period, which is March, April, May, and June. So 4 months to sell $1,000. So totally, totally doable, guys. All right, so let's talk about level 2. The level 2 prizes. I always like talking about the prizes first because I just find the prizes to be so exciting, right? Okay, so let's talk about the level 2 prizes. So for level 2, you'll see on our handy dandy sheet here from the workstation, level 2, option 1, because you get options at level 2. Like, oh, you get to choose different things. Okay, this is cool, right? All right, so level 2, option 1. You get the same thing from level 1. You get the full like fall winter 2021 new season sales kit for the scent category. So 1 bar of all of the brand new fragrances for the fall winter season. So instead of buying that, you get it for free. And I love that because I use that to make samples when I do open houses, like when we don't have COVID. And I do like an open house for the new season. I do a big sample bar with all of the new fragrances. I make samples for my customers. But this year instead, since I'm not doing an open house, I made samples and I mailed them to my best customers. Okay, so it's a great way to utilize that prize. All right, so you also would receive the Fall Winter 2021 New Season Sales Kit for the home category, which is a huge deal. Like that just takes it up a whole nother like 10 levels. Okay, so that is usually a variety of the brand new warmers. It's not typically every single one of the brand new warmers, but it's a beautiful variety selection of the brand new warmers, and sometimes even like new products like for the new catalog season. So that's a huge value. So the scent and the home sales kits for free, you earned them. You also will earn the exclusive warmer for the incentive and 1,500 points towards the Fall Winter 2021 incentive. Now, the Fall Winter 2021 incentive will begin in August, and that's like our big incentive where you typically are earning, like the people that we just finished the last incentive. We earned either Disney World for our family. You could earn for up to 6, bring your whole family, or Colorado, a beautiful trip to Colorado for 2, for an adults only trip. So amazing, all expense paid vacations are what we earn during the fall winter catalog season incentive. So 1,500 points towards that incentive is a big deal. All right, so that's the level 2 option 1. Okay, level 2 option number 2 is a $300 product credit for a Scentsy shopping spree. What does that mean? A $300 product credit literally means $300 in Scentsy cash. You can spend that on PRV items and buy yourself diffusers, products, whatever you want for yourself, right? You could buy yourself product to turn around and sell and make money, or you could buy yourself things that you had your eye on, or you could buy gifts or whatever you want to do. A $300 shopping spree. You can buy business products from Scentsy Success. You can buy PRV items. And so yes, if you were to buy PRV items, then you would be paid commission on those as well. That is a question that I thought might pop up. So I wanted to make sure. So if you earn option 2, that is correct. You would forfeit the 1,500 points towards the incentive. So it's either option 1 or option 2. So you receive 1, 2, 3, 4 prizes with option number 1, or 1 prize with option number 2. So you're either choosing $300 in Scentsy cash or those other 4 items. All right, so let's talk about how you earn level 2. All right, so how you earn level 2. Again, it's very straightforward. It just increases what you have to do to earn level 1 for level 2. All right, so for level 2, to earn level 2, you need to sell 2,500 in PRV within the qualification period. Again, that's within the 4-month qualification period. So you have March, April, May, and June, 4 solid months to sell 2,500 in PRV. Let me just pull out my calculator because I am a Scentsy consultant. I'm not a mathematician, okay? 2,500 divided by 4 is 625. Oh my gosh, y'all, $625 a month. Come on, you can do that. You can do that. You can do that. Oh, you can totally do that. Like, let's do this math here. 625 divided by 200. So that's 3 parties. That's it. 3 parties that just barely qualify. That's 3 $200 parties. You can do that, y'all. I have every faith in you. Okay, so 2,500 in PRV within the qualification period, the 4 months. And then the second step is that you need to sponsor 2 new consultants during the qualification period who become certified. So again, not 2 reinstatements, not 2 roll-ups, not 2 previously sponsored consultants, 2 people who join at some point during this 4-month incentive and also certify during this 4-month incentive. You got to do both. You got to get them to join and get them certified, which is where something we're going to talk about after we talk about the details of how you earn it. We're going to talk a little bit about how you're going to get those people certifying. Okay, so that was level 2. Are we on the same page? Are we good? I love that you said that about math. Hey, I mean, we all have strengths and weaknesses. Math is not mine. No, definitely not. My goodness. Though, like, one semester I did in college, it was like the college math. It was like, like basically like kindergarten math. Okay, so let's talk about level 3. Who's ready to talk about level 3? All right. Okay, so lots of awesome prizes for level 3. This is the highest like level, if you will. And then we have, of course, top 50, which we're going to talk about too. All right, so level 3, option 1. You have options again with level 3. All right, so with level 3, you earn the same things you earned in level 2. You get that full new season sales kit, the full bars of all those scents, those new fragrances. You get the home sales kit as well, which will include a variety of new beautiful warmers from the fall winter catalog season. And no, in case you're wondering, you do not choose them. Scentsy chooses them. They're the same ones for everybody, and Scentsy chooses which ones they are. And no, first of all, we don't have ugly ones. But second of all, no, they're not going to give you junky ones. They're going to give you beautiful ones. Trust me. It's always the most beautiful ones. It's always the best-selling ones. Like, they pick great ones. Okay. You also still get that exclusive warmer designed for the incentive of bragging rights to have in your office space. Hello, look at this incentive warmer I earned. 3,000 points towards the incentive, the fall winter incentive. 3,000 points. Okay, let's put this into perspective. Normally, with an incentive for the fall winter, you typically get 1,000 points. Oftentimes they change it, so, but like a lot of times you get 1,000 points when you get a new recruit certified in the fall winter incentive season. So that's like 3 new recruits worth. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of points. Like, holy crap, that's a great gift. 3,000 points towards the fall winter 2021 incentive. Like, if anything is motivating me to earn level 3, it's that right there, because I want those 3,000 trip points for the fall winter season. Thank you. You also get a $300 Scentsy shopping spree. And oh, my level 3 is so exciting. I love it. I'm really so excited about this incentive. Okay. Plus the $300 credit, which I already told you, you guys can use that for product and get PRV on it and then get paid commission on it. Or you can use it on Scentsy Success Supplies. It's $300 Scentsy cash credit for you to use however you want. Okay. And last but not least, see, I'm really excited about this because I did not get to earn this luggage because this luggage came about after. Okay, so Scentsy makes this gorgeous luggage that when you're a director, you can earn through director consistency, meaning you get paid at title consistently for several months in a row, right? This was after I already earned my director consistency bonus. So I don't get to earn it again because I earned it years ago when I promoted to director. Then they come out with this fancy luggage and I don't get the chance to earn it. I'm so sad. But guess what? I can now, right? Okay, so you get an exclusive 2-piece set of Scentsy branded luggage. And Abby is on here. I see Abby's beautiful face, one of our directors, star director. My goodness. She's earned this. Abby, you can speak up and say, I don't even know if you have it there nearby, but you could even show it. if you have it nearby. But Abby can attest to how nice this luggage is. I remember when she posted her pictures on Facebook, I was like drooling with jealousy about her luggage.
It's awesome and it's huge.
And
The
it's
biggest
really nice
suitcase is,
quality too, right?
yeah, super nice quality.
It reminds me of like the blush pink one that I have, like that hard, like it seems very, very nice.
Yes, and you don't have to worry about anyone else like mistaking that it's theirs unless you're on a Scentsy trip, because no one else is gonna have a Scentsy one probably on
That's
your
true. If
flight.
you're on a Scentsy trip, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah, put a tag on it or something like a
Yeah,
ribbon.
you better do something to that luggage, because if you're on a trip, that means you're with a lot of other ballers and they have that luggage too.
Right.
Thanks, Abby. So the luggage set is amazing. So you get that. And this is the coolest thing. We've never done this ever. I'm so excited about this. Okay. Scentsy is working with Converse to design our own sneakers. So we're going to have our own custom Scentsy Converse. How freaking cool is that? Okay. So you get all of that with level 3. That's amazing. Like, that's a lot of stuff. Like, I'm very excited. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm very excited. Okay, so that's option 1 of level 3. Option 2 of level 3 is amazing too. It's $1,000 Scentsy shopping spree. So you forfeit everything up here. None of this you would get if you chose option 2. It's one of the options. So level 3, option 2 is a $1,000 shopping spree. All right, let's move on to top 50. Okay, so top 50. And guys, let me just say, look, I'm not going to tell you what to do with what you earn. You earn it. You get to choose what you do, right? Like, I'm nobody's boss here. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But if you see the value here like I do, I think there's really no choice. Like, it's not a difficult decision. Like, this is a way better decision than that. I'm just going to put that out there. Like, that top one is like, yes, the business supplies, like, from a CEO perspective, from a business owner perspective, there's just no choice. It's not a tough decision, in my opinion. Okay, so let's talk about top 50. Okay, top 50, I can't say always because they change things, but very often there's always a top tier situation. There's either like top 50 with the summer incentive, and then with the fall winter incentive, a lot of times there's top 100. As somebody who has had the honor and the privilege of earning some of these top tier things, let me just tell you that it is always exactly what it sounds like. Top 50, top 100. It's amazing. It's exclusive. It's elite. It's amazing. What the top 50 earners receive is an all expenses paid trip to our leadership event in January of 2022. So, like previously, our last leadership event was in Hawaii. Leadership events prior to that were in Mexico or cruises to Mexico. They're always wonderful trips that are so needed after a busy fall season. Come January, we're tired. We're ready for a little respite, right? And the leadership events, the leadership vacations are always amazing. And one of my favorite parts about the leadership trips is the rest, of course, after a busy season, but connecting with other business owners, other consultants, and meeting new friends and reconnecting with old friends, and just brainstorming and sharing ideas and talking about the new year and our new goals. There's nothing that gets you more fired up and ready for a new year and a new season. It is the best reset and recharge that you need after a busy season. And I'm telling you, I miss it. I miss my Scentsy family. I miss my trips. I miss what it gives you for your heart, your soul, your mind, all of it. I can't wait till we can start traveling again. And it's definitely something that I know right now COVID might be in your mind and you're like, oh, you know, a trip. Yeah, you're right. Who knows when we'll be doing that again. But it is definitely something to strive for, because it will be an amazing trip, and it will be a reset, a much deserved reset for you for the new year. And it will be an amazing trip. And when they say all expenses paid, they mean all expenses paid. You will not be paying $1 for anything, nothing. They pay for everything. It's not like, oh, well, you have to pay for your airfare. No, it's not like that. Maybe you've been with other direct sales companies that play those games. Scentsy doesn't. They pay for everything. There's lots of people on this Zoom right now that have been on trips and have earned all expenses paid trips. And they can attest to the same thing. They pay for everything, period. You pay for nothing. Literally nothing. Even like your baggage fees when you fly, they give you cash for that. Like they pay for everything. So it's amazing. All right. So next I want to show you guys the tracker. If you did not print the Scentsy tracker, I would encourage you to print the Scentsy tracker. This can also be found in your workstation under the incentive tab as well. It's super cute. I really like it. But there's always lots of different options. Earlier today, I believe, I uploaded this one. This is something that the fabulous superstar director, Christina Steinbrook, designed. There's 2 images, and then there's the comment, you know, my post, and there's a link to the actual file. She is so awesome. She always generously shares the images and then the link to the file, so you could actually print like a high quality image if you want to print it. So you can print this one, or you can print this one, or maybe you find another one somewhere floating around social media that you like better. I strongly encourage you, as someone who has been with Scentsy for 11 years in May, I'm telling you, every incentive I have earned, I have never missed an incentive, and I always print a tracker. Do it. Do it. Print a tracker. Even if you're not a pen and paper person, just do it. Print it. Have one handy. Do it. I promise you. It's got to be in front of your face. You've got to see it every day. You got to be, there's a feeling of like, yes, as you like color in that leaf, or you do this mark, you're like, yes, one step closer. It's so important that you do that so you can celebrate all those little small wins. Because guys, if you're sitting there and you're like, okay, so I have to sell, you know, this amount in 4 months, and you're only looking at the big picture, it is so much easier to get discouraged. You got to take this one day at a time. I'm going to tell you something, just me personally, I've had a lot of health stuff going on. I got, you know, for me, what was like a big scary, you know, diagnosis. Anytime you hear the word disease, it's a scary thing. I just got diagnosed with Hashimoto's disease. It came on after I had my baby, after I had my son. I haven't been feeling right. I haven't been feeling well. I have been feeling off for months. Didn't know why. Finally got blood work done. My TSH level was like insane, 97. It was like really, really, really bad. So found out I have Hashimoto's disease, and I'll have to be on this thyroid medicine for the rest of my life because my thyroid quit. It said I'm done. I got this diagnosis, and it was overwhelming. When when this incentive is announced, when you hear some bad news like that, like a health thing, like what I just heard, sometimes you feel so overwhelmed and you just feel like there's just tons of noise, right? And you have to drown out the noise and focus, right? So with this issue that I'm dealing with right now, I am just, I every day say, God, I'm giving this to you. I'm taking this one day at a time, one day at a time. And sometimes I have to like literally take it like 1 hour at a time because I get really overwhelmed. But with anything that is overwhelming, whether it's an exciting, overwhelming thing like this, or whether it's a scary, stressful, overwhelming thing like a health concern. It's got to be a choice that you silence the noise and you focus and you just take it one day at a time. And that's how you need to look at this incentive, you guys. One day at a time. Don't let the big scary numbers overwhelm you. Don't let the thought of, oh my gosh, I have to recruit 3 people and get them certified, which I just realized I didn't talk about how you earn level 3. Let me go back. I just got so caught up and so excited talking about the prizes. I didn't talk about how you earn it. Don't let the big scary numbers overwhelm you. One day at a time, small daily actions. And that's what we're going to talk about in a second. All right, so let's talk about how you earn level 3. Sorry, I'm all over the place. All right, so to earn level 3, all those amazing prizes we talked about, you have to sell 3,500 in PRV within the qualification period. So within the 4 months, you got to sell 3,500. So 3,500 divided by 4, that's $875. So we're still talking less than $1,000 a month, guys. Listen, if you just want to be an order taker and you don't want to be a consultant and you don't want to work your business, that's okay. But you're not going to earn an incentive. You're not going to be successful. You're not going to find that your business is really enhancing your life in any substantial financial way if you are just going to be an order taker. So $875 a month. That is 2, 4, 6, 8. That's a little over 4 parties. That's 1 party a week. You can do 1 online party a week. You can do 1 bag party a week. I'm telling you from my own experience, doing these things myself and more, coaching other people to do them, there is no reason that you, every single person watching this, every single person listening to the playback, cannot do exactly that. It is so attainable and so doable. It's craziness to me. Like 3,500 in PRV in 4 months. You can do that, okay? And then the second part is you need to sponsor 3 new consultants who reach the title of certified within the 4-month period. Okay, so you 3,500 in PRV within 4 months, and you recruit 3 new people who get certified within the months. Okay, so and then top 50, we already talked about that. That's an all expenses paid trip to Scentsy's leadership retreat event in January of 2022. What you have to do to earn the top 50. Okay, so you have to be a level 3 earner, right? The top 50 will be chosen from the level 3 earners. Okay, so the level 3 earners who have the highest PRV and the highest number of recruits who achieve certified. Those are what they're going to be looking at first. Okay, so if you're a top 50 level 3 earner and you have 5 or 6 or 10, I don't know what it's going to be. You just got to do your best, right? Because you just don't know. You don't know what the top 50 are going to be. You don't know how many the top 50 are going to recruit. You know, you just don't know. You just have to do your best. You have to give it your all. You have to go to bed every night and say, I did my best today. Or today kind of sucked, but I'm going to do my best tomorrow. I'm back at it tomorrow. I'm not giving up. I want to do my best. So at the end of June, I can say, hey, I did my best to try to earn top 50. And you will be proud whether you earned it or not. Because I'm somebody that has tried to earn top 50 before and didn't. But I know I did my best. And so I still was proud at the end of the day and said, hey, I did my best. It wasn't quite enough. I fell short, but that's okay. Because that happens sometimes. But if you know that you did your best, you're going to feel good. Okay, so top 50 level 3 earners with the highest PRV and number of new recruits who went certified, plus who have the highest cumulative, sorry, I can't speak, group wholesale volume of their eligible recruits. Okay, so it's those things put together are what's going to determine the top 50. And when I say the highest cumulative group wholesale volume of their eligible recruits, that means if you recruit somebody who recruits others and grows her own team, guess what? Her group wholesale volume is going to be higher because she built a team, right? Versus if you recruit somebody and she's just her one individual person, it's only her own sales. That's the key there to notice, is that it says the highest cumulative group wholesale volume. So what this means to you as a consultant who wants to earn top 50, you want to help your people earn the incentive, right? You want to help your new recruits earn the incentive. You want to help your new recruits promote and sponsor other people, because it's based on their cumulative group wholesale volume. If you have 3 new recruits or 4 new recruits and they're solo, versus if you have 3 new recruits or 4 new recruits and each of them has 1 or 2 new recruits, that's going to be a lot higher group wholesale volume cumulatively than over here, these 4 single people. You get what I'm saying here? So if you want to earn top 50, you cannot just be an order taker. You have to be a player, a cheerleader, and a coach, right? You got to play the game. You got to sell the products. You got to cheerlead for these new people that you're bringing into the business and cheer them on and encourage them and empower them. And you got to coach them. You got to help them see the potential of this business opportunity and recruit people themselves and grow their own teams so they can earn the incentive. There is a huge difference between recruiting people, getting them certified, and then saying goodbye and moving on to the next, or recruiting people, helping them earn this incentive, grow their own teams, and having that group wholesale volume there within all of them. I hope that the way I'm explaining that isn't making it more confusing and is helping you see this more clearly. If you want to earn top 50, a lot of it is about quality, not just quantity, right? It's the quality of these new team members that you're bringing on board and helping them become leaders too, because their group wholesale volume is a big deal for top 50. Okay, just wanted to help make sure that y'all understood that. Okay, so let's talk. It's 9:45. I know I'm going long, but there's just a lot to cover here. Okay, so let's talk about how you're going to do this. Did any of you watch Jason Harwood's live earlier? The one he did for Scentsy, Jason Harwood from home office. His Tuesday at 2, I think he calls it. He said something that stuck with me. I loved the quote. I even texted it to my husband. He was like, "What is this?" I said, "It's a quote I want to say later. I don't want to forget it." And so I actually wrote it down and changed what he wrote a little bit, or what he said a little bit. What he said was, success is not achieved in a day. Success is achieved daily. I changed it to say, success is not achieved in a day. Success is earned daily. Success is not achieved in a day. Success is earned daily. Okay? Let that be your mantra. Let that be your reminder. Cut the noise out. Don't become overwhelmed by the bigger numbers. Focus on your daily actions. Success is not achieved in a day. Success is earned daily. It's small daily actions. Nothing in this business is this big, huge, dramatic, difficult thing for us to do. Everything is just these small actions that just need to be performed over and over and over and over and over and over and over. That is how you find success here. It doesn't happen overnight. And guess what? Your success ain't going to be gone overnight either, right? If you want a fly-by-night success, it ain't going to last either, right? Like, if you want to build something that's going to sustain you and last, and be a legacy, because that's what you can do here, it's not going to happen overnight, right? And this incentive, every single action that you take every day to help you earn this incentive is also going to help you grow a healthy, strong business. So Scentsy knows what grows a strong, successful business. And that's how they design these incentives, to reward those actions. So it's like you're over here trying to build a career and trying to build a business. And guess what? You're making money while you're doing it. And then Scentsy's over here like, hey, we think you're awesome. We want to reward you for doing all this stuff to build your own career and become a CEO. We're going to give you vacations and we're going to give you prizes on top of that just for working your business. I'm sorry, does your 9-to-5 do that? No, my 9-to-5 didn't, and I worked for my parents. And they still didn't do that for me. They didn't love me as much as Heidi and Orville do. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. For real though, what job does that? Most jobs are like, okay, you got your paycheck. That's reward enough. Not up in here. Not up in here. Okay. So what are the small daily actions that you really need to be focusing on? I'm just going to barely touch on these things. Guys, you have to do the work. You have to do the work, right? And when I say the work, I don't just mean like literally doing the work. I mean educating yourself. So if I say my first small daily action that I'm going to talk to you about is networking. I don't have time to like do a full networking training right now. I would love to, but I don't have time to do that. But you know what you can do? You can go to the workstation. You can go to YouTube and you can search Scentsy networking on YouTube. You can go to the workstation and search networking, right? You got to do your due diligence too. You got to step up to the plate. And if you're like, okay, she's talking about networking, I know I need to be better at networking. And then that's the end of it, that'll be the end of it. But if you're like, she's talking about networking, I know, I'm struggling with it. Do your due diligence. Use the tons and tons and tons and tons of free resources that are available to you, literally for free, to learn how to be a better networker and start implementing what you're learning. Do not take 1,000 notes and then be like, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed. I have so much I need to do. And then you get paralyzed and you don't do any of it, because I've been there. I've done it. I know. What you need to do is take out a highlighter and just highlight one thing. What is one networking thing that you're going to do that you're not doing yet from that networking training that you just watched? What's one thing you're going to start implementing? And then do it every day or every week or whatever it needs to be. And until you get that thing down and it is part of your routine and you know it's not going to fall off to the wayside, until that point, do not go back to that list and introduce anything else. If you focus one thing at a time, implement one new thing at a time, dog it out, practice it till it becomes a habit, then add something else. The fastest way for you to want to just give up and quit is watching a training, taking all these amazing notes, feeling overwhelmed because there's too much to implement, and then you just freeze and get overwhelmed and implement nothing. Who's been there? I know every single person watching this has been there. Trust me, I get it. Don't let that happen to you. Focus. It is so much better if you watch a training on networking, or if you watch a training on follow-up. It is so much better if you literally just implement one thing and nothing else than watching the training and doing nothing because you got overwhelmed wanting to implement too many things. One thing is better than nothing. And that's kind of how it seems to work. It's either I implement one thing or I end up implementing nothing. Okay? So that's what I really want to encourage you to do as I'm talking about these small daily actions. Okay, so the small daily actions that are just non-negotiables, you want to earn this incentive, you want to grow a business, these are the things you got to be doing. Networking. I was messaging with one of our leaders earlier, and we were talking about some areas of her business that she sees opportunities for growth. And I asked her, okay, how's your networking? That is always one of my first questions. Your networking is the lifeblood of your business. If you are not networking, your business is dying, because you have to network. This is a network marketing business. This is not a sales business. This is a network marketing business. And if you are not willing to network and make networking a big focus for you, then you are going to struggle month after month after month to find customers, to find recruits, to find hostesses. You are going to struggle. You got to ask yourself every single week, every single month, how am I networking? Who am I meeting? How am I talking to people? What am I doing to encourage my customers to introduce me to new people? How am I connecting with new people? Networking has to be a top priority for you guys, okay? If it's not, you're going to notice, if you haven't already, that your business is drying up. That's the problem. It always comes back to networking. If you can't find recruits, if you can't find customers, if you can't find hostesses, your problem is networking. So, what are you going to do? Watch a training. Go to the workstation. Get proactive. Learn more about networking. Okay, next, non-negotiable, small daily actions, following up. I don't care how you do it. I don't care if it's a pen and paper thing. I don't care if it's Amy. I don't care if it's just going through your workstation. You got to be following up with your customers. And when you're following up, use these opportunities to have booking conversations. Use these opportunities to turn them into a host. Don't just settle for an order. They're going to order regardless, guys. At least go for the party. Go for the online party. Go for the bag party. Go for the texting party. Go for the personal shopping link. The personal shopping link is one of my favorite things to offer when I'm doing follow-ups. If somebody's like, oh yeah, I'm glad you texted me. I need to order some stuff. I'm running low. I say, hey, I'd love to set you up with your own shopping link. That way you could maybe earn some rewards from your own purchases. I can send you a link that's your own shopping link. We can keep it open for a month. We can keep it open for 2 months if you want. And anytime you place an order, you want to use this link. And when you talk to your friends and family, you can ask them, hey, do you need any Scentsy? I've actually got my own little shopping link set up. I can send it to you if you need anything, and they can be over a month period of time or a couple weeks or whatever they want. You just can't go longer than 3 months. They could have their own little personal shopping link set up. Okay. Shopping links are one of my favorite things, because I tell them too, like, if you just shop it and nobody else shops it, no harm, no foul. You still shopped and got what you needed, and at least you tried to get yourself some rewards. And then if they don't, guess what? I turn it into my own and I use it. I add some stuff to it, and then I get my own party out of it. Hey, why not? Okay, so follow-ups. Use that as an opportunity to have booking conversations, which leads me to the next small daily actions. Booking conversations. This has to be part of your life, right? You got to offer people the party, offer people the fundraiser, offer people the online party, the personal shopping link, whatever it is that you want to pursue, the bag parties, whatever, offer it, okay? Speaking of offering Earn a Kit. Y'all, every single hostess, every single time, every single hostess, every single time, offer them Earn a Kit. If you don't know how Earn a Kit works, go into your workstation. Literally, you can go, I'm going to do it just so I don't tell you a lie. You can use the search bar in the workstation and type in the words Earn a Kit. And you will see Earn a Kit FAQ, Party Flipping FAQ, Earn a Kit Conversation Starters. Here's a document A PDF document. I actually opened this earlier. What did I do with it? I must have closed it on accident. The Earn a Kit conversation starter document has a ton of suggestions, literally quotes, examples of how to verbally offer the Earn a Kit, like different examples of what you could say. So the workstation is filled with information on how Earn a Kit works, and the workstation is filled with even ideas of how to approach it and how to present it, okay? Offer the Earn a Kit to every single host every time. And if you are sitting there and you're thinking, no, I don't want my hostess to join, I don't want to lose that great hostess. Let's go back to number one. Networking is clearly a problem for you then. If you're super concerned about blessing somebody with this business opportunity because you don't want to lose that customer or that hostess, you clearly know you have a networking problem. Because if you didn't have a networking problem, you'd be like, no worries, I'm going to meet somebody else. I trust, I'm doing my due diligence, I'm networking, I'm working my business, I'm going to meet somebody else to take her place. And that great hostess could become a backbone in my team. I was a great hostess and I was a kidnapper. And here I am, a superstar director who has sold well over, I don't even know what my lifetime PRV is. It's like well over 300,000, since I've been a consultant. Like, I mean, all the things that I've achieved since I joined. And I was a hostess and a kidnapper. That team member, that person could become the backbone of your team. You just don't know. So it really isn't up to us to make that decision for them. It's up to them to make that decision for them. And we shouldn't steal that opportunity from them. Okay. And then last but not least is social media sharing. These are small daily actions that you need to focus on. Networking, following up, booking conversations, offering Earn a Kit, social media sharing. Okay. The main things you want to be sharing on social media. How are you using our products? You clean your counters with our counter clean? If not, you need to. Do you clean your shower with our my brain, our cleaning products? Are you doing your laundry with our laundry? Are you changing your wax? Like, how are you using our products? And if you're not using all of our products, why the heck are you giving your money to Walmart? Give your money to yourself. Don't buy laundry stuff from Walmart. Buy laundry stuff from yourself. My goodness. Don't make me come to your house and go through your cabinets and get mad and shake my finger and say, no, you need to use what you sell. Okay? Use what you sell and share how you're using it on your social media. Do a little live, look, I just got done cleaning my fridge. Doesn't it look amazing? Like, you're cleaning it anyway, right? Show them. Okay? How is the business enhancing your life? That's another thing you want to be sharing every week. Check these boxes. Okay. Did I show how I used some products this week? Okay, good. Did I show how my Scentsy business is enhancing my life this week? Okay, good. How is your Scentsy business enhancing your life? Maybe you went and got your nails done, and that's not something that you would have done prior to Scentsy. Talk about it. Show your new nails and say, maybe you paid your power bill or something. Like, I don't know. However, Scentsy is enhancing your life. Show it, share it. Yes, there is a fine line between being braggadocious and gross. I do not have concerns that anybody in our group is going to be braggadocious and gross. It's a far cry to be braggadocious and gross. Share in a humble, positive way how Scentsy is enhancing your life. People are going to be attracted to that. Everybody wants a little extra cash for a little extra nice thing. Nobody wants to live paycheck to paycheck. Nobody is like, yes, I love scrimping and saving and living paycheck to paycheck, right? Everybody would love a little extra cash, okay? So share your successes. Don't be afraid to share your successes. If you get fun mail from me, if you get fun mail from your upline, if you get fun mail from Scentsy, if you get an email from me, if you get an email from your upline, share your success. Post that stuff on social media, right? Share your successes. People are drawn to that. People are not drawn to negativity and nasty. The world has enough of that, right? Be a positive, bright light in somebody's news feed. Okay. Share your life as well. Like, don't just be 99.9% Scentsy. You got to share your life too. You got to, in a way that you're comfortable, share your life. You know, are you doing a project around the house? Are you doing some arts and crafts with the kids? Are you, you know, I don't know, share your life, share what you're doing, share what's important to you, share your hobbies, share your interests. Share your life and what you're comfortable sharing of your life. You got to open up. That's how you connect. That's how you make relationships form on social media, right? Like, if you love farmhouse style, you find this cute picture of this adorable, like the other day I shared this like bench that was this bench swing that was just so cute, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. This is like porch swing goals, you know. I shared it like because it was cute. It's my style. I love it. You know, share things that you find interesting and appealing. Share your life. Be you. Be authentic. Be positive and contagious. Always remember, what you put out is either going to attract people to you or make people want to run away from you. That's it. They're going to be attracted to you and want to be drawn in and learn more and know more and see more, or they're going to be like, oh God, unfollow, right? Nobody wants to follow somebody that's negative, and ugh, there's just enough of that in the world, right? So if you want to attract people to you, new customers, new hostesses, new business partners, you got to be positive. That positivity will be contagious. And I'm not saying life isn't hard and there's not bad days, but find another outlet, because you're in a network marketing business. And if you are putting a lot of nasty out there, you're not going to get anything good back, I promise you. So find another way to vent and get that out, right? Scream into a pillow, talk to your spouse, you know. Find another way. Okay, guys. So I went over an hour. My goodness, I'm sorry that it took so long. Usually these huddles are a good 30 minutes in and out, but there was a lot to cover, and I wanted to make sure to talk about some small daily actions to focus on that are really going to help you earn this incentive. Dig deeper into these topics. Don't let my vague touch on these items tonight be the end all for you. Dig deeper into these small daily actions that we talked about. Dig deeper into networking. Dig deeper into follow-ups. Make sure that you are doing these things, okay? And above all, the most important thing for this incentive is that you set a goal, determine what it is that you want to earn, make a plan for how you're going to do it, and believe that you can achieve it. If you do not have belief at the heart of what you're doing, if you are constantly second guessing yourself and doubting your ability to achieve this, you're not going to achieve it, friends. You have to believe that it is possible for you. And I am not here to blow smoke up anybody's butts. I am not here to lie. I am not here to mislead. I am here to show you guys that Scentsy is a vessel for you to achieve great things in your life, things that you want, things that are important to you. I am always going to be honest with you. And I am sitting here telling you this. Every single one of you can earn level 1, level 2, or level 3 of this incentive. I have no doubts that every single one of you are capable of doing this. This is a very simple, straightforward incentive that everyone can earn. And I want to see tons and tons of our Sunshine State superstars earning this, earning at least level 1. These are great prizes, and it is so attainable. So let's continue the conversation in our group. Let's continue to talk about our goals and what we're working towards with this incentive. And I cannot wait to see what y'all do and how the summer goes. Do not lose sight of your goals. Do not get overwhelmed. Remember to focus on those small daily actions. Remember, success does not happen overnight. Success is earned daily. Okay? I love you guys. I'm proud of you. I'm honored to be your leader. And let's go make this happen. Keep going, keep growing, right?